Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the 20th, I think. I don't know, whatever day it is. It's the next day, or today, if you're watching this today. I think it's for the 20th. But anyway, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We're going to get started here in just a minute, and we are going to do all signs, as always. Tina, hello. Snack Mama, hello. And Lillian, welcome. Opa, hello. Cheryl, welcome. Sarah, welcome. Thank you for being here. Dad, hello. Stephanie, welcome. Thank you for being here. Lindy, hello. Thank you for being here. And Solja, hello. Lily, Karen, Bridget, Brenda, Teresa, and Elizabeth, welcome. The Star, hello. Shamika, hello. And Fashion and Coffee, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Shay, Karen, Ashley, Andrea, Whitney, and Emma, welcome. Thank you for being here. Beatrice, hello. Margot, hello. Victoria, welcome. And Allie Davies, hello. Thank you for being here. Jay, welcome. And Jax, hello. And Lisa, welcome. Now it's moving too fast. I can't even keep up with it. So thank you, everybody. I missed, sorry, but thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. Angela, hello. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started. We're actually going to start a little bit early here, but tonight I am going to be using Tarot of the Mystical Moments. I love this. I'm loving this deck, so we'll probably be using it for a while, right? I usually use a deck that I like until I'm sick of it, so we're going to use this deck right here. And I'm probably going to switch like halfway through. So let's see what we have for you here, Aries people. Aries, let's see what is going on for you. Aries, you have the Three of Pentacles here, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. And the Devil. I'm almost positive you had the Devil last night as well. This is like a little bit of fear of loss right here is what I'd say to you, Aries. This right here is an investment. Three of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. And Five of Cups is fearing the loss of your investment. And again, this doesn't have to be financial, Aries. This is like the fear of losing time. So I do get that feeling for some of you that it's like you need to walk away from something here. With the Devil card, or something is toxic that there's something you want to change in your life here with that Devil card, I feel. I'm going to clarify the Devil in just a minute, Aries, so we can get more details on this. But I feel like you want to walk away from something, but you're kind of like fearing the loss. I feel like you have a lot more to gain than you realize. You and Libra keep getting this. I called Libra Aries today again in the Libra reading, and I called you Libra in your reading again today. So get ready for that, Aries. But you both keep getting this fear of loss thing, but I feel like you have a lot to gain. The Five of Cups says you have a lot more to gain than you realize. Five of Cups, it's like he's looking at the Three Cups normally, and he needs to turn around and see the two cups behind him, because if he sees those two cups, he also sees the bridge that leads to the castle. As I always say, it's like you're getting a lot more than just two cups. You're getting the bridge and the castle as well here, Aries. So I feel like you need to realize that it's like what you could be holding on to is actually a lot less than what you're about to gain. Does that make sense? That's what I'm getting here. And you have the Devil with the King of Swords here. Things are going to start becoming clear to you here, Aries. Some of you could be holding on to a relationship, for example, and I just feel like there's something significantly better, but that's going to become clear to you. The King of Swords is like a card of directness, but it's also a card of clarity, and intuitively I feel that you are gaining a bunch of clarity here. You're going to be understanding that you have a lot more to gain in making some sort of transition or a change. I feel like there are just like little things that keep jumping out at you as well. The message I keep getting for you, Aries, is it's like you could be either surrounded by people or a person in your life, and I feel like they say something, and then it's like later on in your day, something they said gets like disproven. I keep getting this weird story for you here, Aries, that it's like you are it's like you're seeing that someone's truth isn't your truth. It's like they say one thing, and then like later on in your day, something they said proves to not be true. And I'm not calling them a liar, because I feel like it's their truth. And for some of you, this could be family, for example. It's like your family believes one thing, and then like something happens later in your day where you're like, I don't believe that anymore. because of, whatever. It could be anything, something that happens in your day. And so it's like this keeps happening. I feel like that's your clue to move on, or to move on to something new, or to change your life, and or to just stop believing whatever those people believe. I do get like a major kind of like a bird leaving the nest type of vibe for you, Aries, and I have been. I talked all about this in your reading that I did for you this morning, which will be coming out soon, by the way. I was talking all about kind of like how your readings are very much like bird leaving the nest, like a little baby bird, kind of flying away. And it doesn't mean you're turning your back on people in your life. It doesn't mean you're never going to talk to these people in your life ever again. It just means that, you're making some changes, and that's a good thing. So I like it. There you go. Thank you, Aries. Taurus, let's see what is going on for you here. Taurus people. And Taurus. Taurus, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, like a lot. I feel like you're letting go of something here. You're ready for adventure. Knight of Wands here as well. It's like a little bit of boredom, and which I think comes up in your readings quite a bit as well. Taurus is like this kind of feeling bored energy, a little bit of restless energy. Again, Uranus in your sign. I mean, I would just say that Uranus in Taurus will make you feel a little bit restless, especially if you're not either creating value or doing something that you think is valuable to you in general. So I mean, I feel that pretty much you, Taurus, until Uranus leaves your sign, you are going to be very driven by your values, but you will probably be creating new values as well. Like certain things will become more valuable to you. For some of you, maybe it's like you will start to value a career, and maybe you want a career and you haven't had one. For others, you might value freedom, and you might say, I don't want a career any longer. So it's going to be different for all of you, but if something isn't working, or if you're feeling restless or stuck, I would just try the opposite. It's actually quite a simple reading, because your answer is the Knight of Wands, to be spontaneous, to experience new things, to have new experiences, but also be open to mysteries. Knight of Wands, normally there are 3 pyramids in the bottom here of the Knight of Wands, and those 3 pyramids represent mysteries, but they also represent, but it's kind of like the spontaneous side of mysteries, because it's like you're experiencing something you've never experienced before. So like I said, I would just, if you're feeling restless in any area of your life, I would just try the opposite thing, or the opposite of whatever you're feeling restless for, and it might kind of help. It could also, but I mean, this is kind of like a reading that's saying explore as well. It's asking you to explore new things, to try new things, to try new experiences in your life, all sorts of things. It's like this Eight of Swords. I love this Eight of Swords. It's like this person in a cage with wings, but the top of the cage is open. Again, the Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction, and it does say you could easily set yourself free, but you're going to have to set yourself free here, Taurus, to be successful. You do have the Empress, so definitely a lot of abundance. Like I said, values. Empress values quality. The Empress is a card of fine things as well. Again, the traditional Empress, everything about her is meant to represent kind of quality, and having things of quality. Like I said, Uranus and Taurus is all about quality, and having things of value, so even material things as well. So you could be very drawn to more kind of like fanciness in your life. I feel like you're becoming fancy here, Taurus, with this energy. You have the Knight of Wands here. Like I said, I feel for some of you, you need to go on some sort of adventure with this card. I do also feel this is love coming in for you here, Taurus. I feel you've been experiencing a lot of disappointments in love. I feel like this person kind of proves you wrong for some of you. So for some of you, if you're looking for new love, this person is probably going to be someone who's different, someone that you haven't experienced before. For others, like I'm pretty sure, I think you had the 4 of Cups last night, if I'm not mistaken, because I remember talking about the grass being greener on the other side. And I was saying something about how you maybe... it's kind of like you are looking for greener pastures, but you're a bull. So I feel like you need more grass to eat. So I would get out there and try to find the greener grass in your life, because it exists, is what the 4 of Cups is saying. Normally the 4 of Cups is like a warning against thinking that the grass is greener. But for you, I feel like it's saying the grass is greener, or there is greener grass, but you're gonna have to find it. You're gonna have to put in the work, and the work that you're gonna have to do again is this Knight of Wands here. You're gonna have to go on an adventure. So that's what I have for you there, Taurus. There you go. Thank you, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you here, Gemini and Gemini people. Gemini, you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. 2 aces in this reading here. So I feel that for some of you, by the way, 2 aces is a definite yes to any question that I don't answer for you here, Gemini. So yes to anything that I don't answer. For others, this is definitely a very significant new beginning coming in for you here. It's going to require work. 5 of Wands here. We'll talk about this in a minute. But 7 of Pentacles, I mean, you're definitely looking for a change in direction. 7 of Pentacles, normally, as I always say, is the guy looking at the 7 Pentacles, and he's like saying, is it worth it? You know, is all this work that I've done to grow these 7 Pentacles worth it? Yada, yada, yada. So I feel for some of you, you're saying, no, the work that I have done so far in my life isn't worth it. Or this, you know, whatever, maybe you have a job and you're like, you know, this job isn't worth it any longer. You're looking for a new beginning. Ace of Wands, you're looking for that fresh start here. And the Ace of Swords is your victory. You will have your fresh start here. With this energy. I am also getting communication here. I mean, I feel like you could be receiving communication from a person. If you're getting into a relationship, King of Pentacles, really good card. It would say that you could be getting into something that is going to be permanent. You're getting into something that will be long lasting. So I do like this for love, but there's definitely like good news coming in for you here, Gemini, or communication coming in from a person, I feel. More importantly, I feel you could be eating, you know, Ace of Wands, socializing, so you could be meeting this person through socializing. Ace of Swords would be meeting someone through online means, so like the internet, online dating, things like that. So I feel you could be meeting someone online with this Ace of Swords energy as well. But for this, the most part, I feel that this is a new beginning. 2 aces is definitely a new beginning coming in for you. The 5 Wands is a work that you're going to have to put in to this new beginning. 5 Wands is a card of conflict or competition. But I always say that the people on the 5 people that are normally on the 5 of Wands, on a traditional 5 of Wands, they are training. They are fighting with sticks. They are like learning how to fight. So it's a card that says, it doesn't say don't do something. It says that you have to learn how to do something. So I do feel there's like a new beginning coming in with this card, but I also feel that you're going to have to like learn how to do it. Yeah, look, I mean, your whole entire reading is a new beginning. Magician, literally the card of a new beginning, and 2 aces. You can't make this stuff up, Gemini. So I feel that there's a new beginning. The Magician kind of says like explore all ways of doing things. You get the 8 of Swords like a lot in your readings. I have noticed, like in the weekly readings and things like that, Gemini, you get the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords can represent only seeing one way to do something when there are like a billion ways to do something. The Magician is kind of similar for you, Gemini, because the Magician says you have mastery over all the suits in the tarot, and it says that, you know, if one way doesn't work, you need to look at another way of doing things. And that's what I would do here with that Magician energy. But just a new beginning coming for you here. For some of you, I feel this could be new love, because there's definitely communication coming in. Again, if you have new love coming in, King of Pentacles would be someone who's serious, you know, someone who wants something permanent, someone who wants something that's going to last for a long time. So if you're attracting new love, this is definitely very good for you, Gemini. Again, if you're attracting like a new job as well, or a new business, I feel like this Magician is just saying be open to different ways of doing things. You know, for like a small percentage of you, I feel like maybe you have your eye on a job. And the Magician sometimes to me can say that maybe you're like, you want to work at a certain business or a certain company, and it's like maybe you get offered a job, but it's not exactly the job you want. The Magician sometimes can say, take it, even though it's not the job you want, because you know, the Magician can represent a new beginning. It can also say that you could get the job you do want in the future, so it might be worth it with this Magician energy. But there you go. Thank you, Gemini. Let's see what we have for you here, Cancer and Cancer people. Let's see here, Cancer. Cancer, you have the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the 3 of Wands here. You have the 3 of Swords. I would definitely let go of this past heartbreak in general. This is someone new coming in for you if you're looking for love. Knight of Pentacles definitely could be an earth sign coming in for you. Someone slow, steady, maybe someone who's a little bit cautious. I kind of feel like that you could be a little bit cautious as well. as far as love is concerned, but Queen of Wands would say that you're very attractive at this time. Queen of Wands is the card of seduction, and I feel you could be attracting people into your life here. Three of Wands, though, is like waiting, and so I feel like it's saying, like, what are you waiting for here, Cancer? What are you waiting for, Cancer? The cows to come home? I don't know. The Hierophant can say that you're waiting to learn something, but really the Hierophant says stop waiting, because the Hierophant is kind of like saying you have learned everything you need to learn. Now it's time to go to the next level. So for a lot of you, I feel like this is kind of like saying let go of a past heartbreak so that you can have this new love in your life, because there's clearly someone new coming in for you here. I'm getting, like, I feel like this person wants to put down roots. Yeah, you know, in a lot of ways, I feel like this is kind of talking about and there are 222 likes on this video right now as I'm doing your reading here, Cancer. But I feel that the Fool is saying it's time for you to take a leap of faith. It's time for you to get moving towards someone new as far as love is concerned. And I feel like this person will be loyal to you as well. I'm trying to get this message away from love here, Cancer, because I know that not all of you are looking for love, but I can't. It keeps pulling me right back to like a love message here. So if there's love coming in, I feel like it's going to be someone who's, this person's going to be very loyal to you. Definitely could be an earth sign or someone who has a lot of earth in their chart. I feel like they're a very earthy type of person, very grounded, very stable type of energy here. And I feel like they're very loyal as well with the Fool card. I mean, earth signs are known for being very loyal. So, that would make perfect sense to me. For others, I would say that this is very good for accomplishing things in the future as well. Queen of Wands, wholehearted energy. She represents putting your heart and soul into a project, a business, a job. Knight of Pentacles, working from point A to point B. It basically just says, if you don't give up, you will be successful. Three of Wands is in the future. So I feel like if you're working on any projects, any businesses, there's a lot of success for you there. But at the same time, this could represent the fact that it's going to take some time. So if you're working towards anything, it's going to take a little bit of time. You have the Three of Swords here. Again, for some of you, I feel like it's saying, like, how many times, again, I want to stress the fact that I'm not telling you what to do here, Cancer. You have free will, right? I can't tell you what to do. The cards can't tell you what to do. None of that, right? But I do feel like this is, like, the words that I'm getting is, how many times do you have to die? That's a pretty extreme message, and I don't think you're going to die, Cancer, but I think that this is, like, he's got three arrows in his heart. I feel like it's like saying, how many times do you have to allow something to hurt you? For some of you, I feel like it's literally a person that needs to be, the universe is saying, release this person, especially if they keep hurting you. For others, I feel like you keep reliving a heartbreak for some reason. Again, I'm not criticizing you or anything like that here, Cancer. Yeah, you have the Hermit. The Hermit says you have learned everything you need to learn from a situation. The Hermit has climbed to the top of a mountain, and he's shining his inner light. And it kind of says that he has gone through like a dark night of the soul. He has faced his shadow. But he also is like, he's kind of holding in, on a traditional Rider-Waite card, the lantern is containing the star on the Hermit card. So it's kind of like saying, he's kind of like holding back a little bit with that star in the lantern. And I feel like it's saying, like, it's time for you to get out there. It's time for you to shine your inner light and all that other good stuff. So I feel like it'd be worth getting out there, meeting new people, and all that other stuff, even if you feel like you're not ready, Cancer. Obviously, if you just went through a breakup, I'm not telling you to get, like, out there right now or anything like that, but, I do feel like there comes a point where it's, like, kind of saying you need to get out there, and you need to at least, go on a date or have some fun, and who knows? The other thing that I would say to you is, it's like, sometimes I think we go through a breakup, and it's like we just do nothing. We stay home and cry and eat ice cream or whatever. Cherry Garcia is a great option, by the way, because that's what I want right now. That's actually not my go-to, Cancer, but it's a great option. But what I would say is it's saying, like, it's okay to have your pity party. I'm all about pity parties for, like, a short period of time, right? Have your pity party, but then go do something, like go for a walk or something. I feel like it's asking you, like, get the energy. Like, erase everything that I just said, Cancer. I feel like this is saying that, basically, have your pity party if you need to have one or whatever, even if you don't, whatever, right? Eat some ice cream, but then after that, it's like time to get the energy moving forward. I feel like this reading is just saying, regardless of what's going on in your life, it's like there needs to be some forward movement, even if that means you go for a walk, even if that means you just walk the trash outside or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I would just do something is what I would say to you. So there you go. Thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see what is going on for you here, Leo people. And Leo, it feels like I feel like I have the heat on, and I don't. I'm sweating here, Leo. But Leo, let's see here, Leo. Leo, you have the King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor card here. I feel like saying rebel or something like that, or rebel maybe, but I feel like you are feeling a little bit rebellious at this time here. It's like you're wanting to break free from this Emperor energy. I love this Emperor, this version of the Emperor. And it's like this Emperor has all these people kind of like on strings almost, and it's like a card of control. So it's like you are clearly trying to break free from some type of control in your life here. For a lot of you, it could be emotional control with the King of Cups. It's like something is emotionally controlling you, or maybe you feel like something has too much emotional control for you. For others, I feel like you feel that someone's emotions have too much control over you. For some of you, I feel like it's like a group of people. It's like you could feel like a group of people have control over you, and you're trying to escape this here with the Four of Swords is what I'm getting. So some of you are trying to get away from emotional control. For others, I feel like you're taking control. I feel like you are the one that's taking the control back here. I actually feel like for all of you, it's kind of like you're taking your control back. You are learning to rein in your emotions. Why is this important, Leo? I don't, because it's gonna move you closer to your destiny. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is your destiny here, Leo. All that right there doesn't matter. The first three cards to me is just you taking control or controlling your emotions. We control the direction that the wheel spins. The Wheel of Fortune is always spinning. It doesn't stop, right? The Wheel of Karma, the Wheel of Destiny, whatever you want to call it. It's always spinning in a direction. Most people don't control the direction. So how do we control the Wheel of Fortune? With our emotions, number one, and also our vibrations. There's always usually a snake on the side of the Wheel of Fortune here. There isn't on this deck, but in a traditional deck, there is a snake on the side of the wheel. The snake is like squiggly, and it represents our vibrations and using our vibes to control our destiny, or using our vibes to control the direction that the wheel spins in. So I definitely keep it positive. I feel like you're learning to keep it positive as well. Definitely learning to keep your eye on the prize as well. Again, your outcome card is this Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, there's normally a stained glass window on the Four of Swords over here with someone receiving blessings. But with the star here, it could just say that you are kind of focusing on something that you want to accomplish, or something that you see as a wish or wish fulfillment in your life. Because the star, it's kind of like you're wishing or hoping for something to, come into your life here, Leo. So this is really good. This is like a change in your fortunes, a change in your circumstances here, Leo. I do get like a turnaround energy for you here, so I do feel some of you could be experiencing a turnaround. For others, this could just simply be a recovery as well. I mean, the Star and the Four of Swords is definitely like a recovery, or some sort of recovery. Could be like a financial recovery, could be any type of recovery here in your life. Let's see. For others, I am getting movement. Some of you could be hoping to move, but I feel like it's in the future. If you're hoping to move, or if you're hoping to travel, then the Wheel of Fortune is like the wheel is spinning forward. So I feel like you are kind of like, some of you could be traveling with the Wheel of Fortune energy. So I really like to see that, but definitely going through healing. I feel like some of you have experienced like a tower or something like that. So, or you are healing from from probably like multiple tower moments, but it's just like letting go of things here. In a lot of ways, I feel like you're learning to let go. To me, that's like a lifelong process for Leo in the first place, but like learning to just be more go with the flow and all that other good stuff. But I definitely like this. I feel like you need to use your vibes to kind of like control what you want with the Wheel of Fortune energy. There's like more faith, or there's more like hope coming in for you as well. It's like you have a reason to be hopeful on the star card. It's like this person here is like looking at this star, if you can see that, Leo. And so I feel like you're seeing like there are reasons for you to be happy. There are reasons for you to have hope and faith that things are going to work out. So it's kind of like, that's why you are. I like it. And again, so I'd keep it positive with this energy so that it doesn't go the other direction. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I asked for a clarifier. Temperance. Temperance just says you control your destiny with your feelings as well. Temperance is, turning water into wine, but it is a card that says you control your destiny. He's pouring water back and forth between two cups on the Temperance card. He is trying to turn a negative into a positive. This card says you can do that if you want, but you're going to have to keep it positive here, Leo. So pretty simple. Love it. Thank you, Leo. Let's see what we have for you here, Virgo people. Virgo. Let's see here, Virgo. And Virgo. Virgo, you have the Queen of Swords here, the Death card, and the Two of Pentacles here. Let's see, where's this going? And the King of Cups. For some of you, this is, you see things clearly, a change that needs to happen, Two of Pentacles. I feel that you see, I'm getting like fast and slow. I feel for some of you, you see like one direction in your life is fast and the other direction is slow. And I don't think you're like, picking the fast direction just to run to a finish line here. It's not like things are speeding up, but I just feel like one path in your life is going to get you to your goals faster, or it's going to allow you to grow faster with this Two of Pentacles here. So I feel for some of you, you're kind of just picking the faster path with this energy. I like it. Yeah, because like too many delays, there have been too many delays with the Hangman energy here. I feel you've made a lot of sacrifices, or you've had to make a lot of sacrifices. It's almost like you've been pushed into making a sacrifice. I'm going to clarify this. Ten of Cups, I don't know, fortune after difficulty, good things coming in after making a sacrifice. For some of you, I feel the sacrifice was made for you. Like, like maybe time was sacrificed in your life is kind of what I'm getting. Obviously, with the whole beer bug situation, it's like, maybe you got laid off from a job, and then maybe it's been like months since you've been able to find a job, but it's actually leading you towards your happiness. So, probably not a bad thing is what I'd say to you here, Virgo. For others, I feel like there's a definite need for more fun here, especially if like it's almost like too serious of an energy with the Queen of Swords and the Death card. Major, having gone through a very strong transformation with this energy, I always say the Death card can be like a stripping down. It can be an energy of everything kind of being taken away from you. The Death card is a good card. It is a positive transformation, but it can be a little bit extreme. And the Two of Pentacles is like saying, don't take things too seriously. Those are the words that I'm getting in my head here, Virgo. So to me, this can say that basically you are, that you need to have more fun. Two of Pentacles is a card of needing to have more fun, plain and simple. So I feel like you need to have more fun. I feel like you need to do things that bring more, entertainment into your life as well. So I would make sure to do that. For others, I feel like things are about to get busy here. Yep, Ten of Pentacles. Look, you have the Ten of Cups and Ten of Pentacles. Really good reading, Virgo. Ten of Pentacles is like building wealth, building success, finding success as well. So whatever you're working on, there could be a lot of abundance coming in for you. I do get like some of you could be traveling for work. I always get this for you, Virgo, that there's an opportunity for you to travel or move because of work. Or it's like you're getting a job that requires travel. I would go for it. I feel like it's going to lead to a lot of, I feel like it'll be, a lot of success in a job. Is it going to make you rich? Maybe not. I mean, maybe for some of you, but, I would say it's not necessarily, that's not the important part. I feel like if you're moving for a job, it's like your life is just going to become more fulfilling, or you're going to be moving to a location that is more exciting or more fun with the Two of Pentacles. So I would go for it. You even have the King of Cups. He's holding a boat right here. So boats can represent travel or moving. So I always get these messages for you with this energy. I also feel for some of you, this could definitely be love. I feel you've been getting a water sign in your readings for quite a while, Virgo. So if you're looking for love, I do feel there could be a water sign coming in for you here. Could be through travel. So again, if you're moving or traveling or whatever, then, I feel there could be a lot of success coming in for you through moving or traveling. I also feel like you could be meeting someone who has like great emotional depth with the King of Cups. So, you could be meeting someone who's very kind of like connected to even the spiritual side of things here, Virgo, and that would be nice as well. So I like it. Yeah, definitely new love. This is definitely a new person. I would say Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles to me is a clue card. To me, the Page of Pentacles is a clue that someone new is coming in for you. To me, the Page of Pentacles is also like a messenger, and so I feel that this could be someone who's delivering a message. By the way, for others, and by the way, Virgo, as I've been saying to you for like 2 weeks now, I keep getting this message as well that if you are like going to school, or if you're getting any certifications or training or anything like that, I feel like they're, especially in work, obviously, there's going to be a lot of benefits in like schooling, going to school, getting certifications. Any of that stuff is going to be very good for you. So love it. Amazing. Thank you, Virgo. Libra, let's see What is going on for you here, Libra people? Libra, you have the Eight of Wands, the Strength card, and the Ace of Cups. This could definitely be, a Leo communicating with you in love. You keep getting Leo in your readings, and this could be communication coming in from a Leo telling you that they're in love with you. Literally, that's what the cards say. Every single reading I do for you, Libra, you get the Queen of Pentacles. I always make this joke. Every single reading. I did your reading this morning for next week, and you had the Queen of Pentacles in your reading. So, like I said, you always get the Queen of Pentacles in your readings, and I feel there could be, this is like finding the resources. Queen of Pentacles to me can represent abundance, but it's not really like abundance. It's kind of like more, the reason you get abundance from the Queen of Pentacles is because you are being resourceful, because you are finding resources. So it's not like winning the lottery. It's like doing the work, basically. But I feel like there's a lot of success coming in. Definitely could be communication from a Leo. I feel intuitively that it could be a friend or someone that you know. For others, you're not going to know this person. But what I would say is it's popping into my head that this could be something that starts out as a friendship. It's not something that necessarily is going to start out as a relationship right away, right? I feel like, this is something that's going to develop over time. Even the Strength card is a card of patience. So I feel that you could be having to be patient here in this situation. For others, I feel like this is quick success. Eight of Wands is very quick success, something happening very quickly. The Strength card is patience, but I feel like it's saying you've been patient for a long time. And the Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing. It's a lot of happiness coming in for you. So whatever you're doing, I feel it's going to bring you a lot of happiness and fulfillment. It's also going to bring you a lot of resources. So for a lot of you, it's like you're kind of increasing your finances here, or you could also be increasing your resources in general. You could be increasing your resources in abundance. Could be like friends or people in your life who can help you. So it's like all these things are kind of increasing in your life here. So I definitely like to see that. You do have the Five of Swords here. I feel like this is saying don't give up. Every once in a while I feel that the Five of Swords is kind of like the Nine of Wands. Not really. It's different, but the Five of Swords definitely says do not give up on something here. So I feel like for some of you, you need to not give up on something that you've been working towards for a very long period of time. I feel like it's like one of those things, Libra, where it's like you have karmically or whatever, I feel like you have paid a lot for something, but I'm talking about as far as like karma is concerned, like with energy, It's like you have invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into a job or into getting a job or into a business. I feel like this is the universe saying, like, if you're this close, if you turn around now, you're going to be missing out. So it's kind of like saying, don't give up is what I feel like this is saying. Keep pushing because you're going to find success. Yeah, Knight of Cups as well. Knight of Cups is a dream, something you want to accomplish. I kind of feel like you need to like kind of push, like make one last push towards something with the Knight of Cups because I feel like you'll be successful. But I would just say, don't give up on something that you've been working on for a while here, Libra. For others, definitely love coming in for you with the Knight of Cups. Again, Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor, someone who's interested in you. And, I feel like this person is coming in. I don't know. Could be Leo, for sure. Yeah, you have the moon here as well. Definitely uncertainty. Yeah, again, I feel like you need to trust. There's an element of trust here, Libra. I always make the example, of like Esther Hicks. She always says, if you're driving somewhere, right? If you were to drive cross country, you wouldn't like drive halfway, then drive all the way back to make sure that you're going in the right direction. You would just drive across country, right? I get that. I get that same thing for you here, Libra, where it's like you're on a path. You've been working towards something like a job or love or whatever. And it's like saying, don't give up now, because basically giving up will be you going halfway to something and then going, coming back to the beginning to make sure you're going in the right direction. I feel like you just need to trust that something is going to work out, right? So that's kind of like the energy that I'm getting here. I keep getting all these like messages as well. It's like, it's like I think there's like another saying as well where they say it's like how big does a tree grow? And the answer is as big as it can, right? A tree doesn't stop growing. But I get that feeling for you where it's like there's no end to something that you're doing. And I feel like you need to, it's almost like saying don't put boundaries or don't put constraints on something that you're trying to grow here, whether it's a relationship, a business, anything. I feel like you need to let it grow. But there you go. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio, let's see what is going on for you here, Scorpio people, and Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Seven of Cups, the Sun, the best card in the deck, and the Knight of Swords here. So I like this in the lovers as well. Definitely could be love coming in for you here, is what I'd say. So if you want love, then I would focus on it. Seven of Cups is a card of being spoiled for choice, but I feel like it is asking you to really focus on something that's going to make you happy with the Sun card. The Sun is happiness, freedom, celebrations. The Knight of Swords, I feel, is kind of like more saying don't rush something here. I do feel like there's a need to not rush something, especially a relationship. Because you have the lovers here, but I do get like something that's being pushed too hard here. And yeah, I would say don't rush something. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Like I feel like saying don't jump to conclusions, especially in love here, Scorpio. I feel like it could just like be, it could end things before they need to end, or it could ruin something. So I'd say don't rush here with this energy. For others, I feel that there's something that has your attention here. The Knight of Swords is a daily routine change. Three Cups. I feel like you need people to guide you or to help you here. If you're working on a project or a business or trying to get a job, this is basically saying there are people who can help you. Three Cups, your community. So I feel like you need to work together with other people in your life. They'll be able to help you, they'll be able to guide you, and they'll be able to support you. So I do feel that kind of like tapping into your community is going to be very important for you at this time, Scorpio, with this energy. I do get like some imagination here, because like the Seven of Cups is your imagination. It's saying you are imagining or dreaming of something bigger and better in your life. The Sun says you can have it. I mean, again, the Sun shines a light on something in our lives, something that we want, something we desire, something we want to create. That Knight of Swords is you needing to make the changes. Again, the Knight of Swords is a daily routine change. It's like a card of needing to make some changes to your daily routine. So it's like maybe you have to work harder, or maybe you need to change, the time you spend with people or whatever, right? So it's like there's some sort of change that needs to be made here. It's not immediately clear to me what this change is. Yeah, King of Wands. I mean, King of Wands, it would be kind of like single focus. It would be like a laser focus as well. So it's like maybe you need to be laser focused on something you're trying to create at this time. And again, I'm not saying you're going to be laser focused on this forever, just for until you get things going, right? So I feel for some of you, there's a need for you to like focus in on one thing for now, and then later you can change your focus. But I would be laser focused. King of Wands really kind of like raises something like a child. The King of Wands really kind of takes care of things that he wants to see grow in his life. He's like the card of raising something like a child. So I feel like you need to really kind of like pay attention and raise something here with this energy. And you have the lovers here as well. Definitely could be new love coming in for you here, Scorpio. Yeah, King of Pentacles here. So it could be someone permanent coming in for you. Everybody's getting the King of Pentacles. I've talked about this before. To me, in the astrology, it would be pretty impossible to be in a relationship, to like want to be with someone who's inconsistent at this time. There's too much consistency in I would say there's no consistency in the astrology. So I feel like we have a very strong desire for something that is consistent, that is kind of like a pillar of strength, right? So for a lot of you, I feel, as far as love is concerned, you could be attracting someone who, no matter what, is very stable, is very consistent, is very even predictable as well. I would say, not boring, though. I feel like predictability can sometimes be boring, but this is someone who's very kind of stable and predictable, so I like that. For others, I feel like you're making a choice now as well, so this could be like a new decision that you're making, but what are you choosing? Yeah, you're feeling a calling. For some of you, there's a change coming in for you as well, probably like changing jobs or businesses, but there you go. Thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. Just so everybody knows, we are using the Tarot of the Mystical Moments here tonight, and I'm going to switch decks. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. Also, make sure to check out the weekly readings. Of the water signs are up today. The earth signs go out tomorrow. So make sure to check out the weekly readings. I will have the May readings up this weekend as well, so keep an eye out for those. But Sagittarius, let's see what we have for you here, Sagittarius people. Sag, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you showing up in a very strong position, the Knight of Pentacles, and you have the Three of Cups here as well. So I like this. Where is this going? This could be a celebration coming in for you. The Three of Cups can just be a celebration, happiness, you know, kind of spending time in the community. There is a change coming in for you here, and this change is probably going to be in your work with the Knight of Pentacles. All your readings have been about this, really, Sagittarius, that there is like a change in your work, or there is a change in the way that you work or something like that. It has been coming in for you. Even I did your reading for next week this morning, and it was like all about some sort of change that you're making, or is like all about the fact that some of you, it's like a lot of you could be doing one thing, but there's something else that you truly want to be doing. So a lot of you, I would say your challenge is tradition. It was really funny because in your weekly reading today, I was talking about the Hierophant and tradition, and I was talking about how you probably are going, like, trying to think outside the box, like you're trying to escape from tradition or traditional beliefs or whatever, and then at the end of your reading, the Hierophant showed up. So, you know, for a lot of you, I feel like you're trying, it comes up in every single reading I do for you, Sagittarius, that it's like, you know, you're kind of trying to escape the beliefs of people around you. Again, you might have your family might have certain beliefs about life or about what what life should look like, but your just idea of that has changed significantly, maybe even over just the past year, in a very short period of time. There's something that you truly see as fulfilling, and I feel like that's what you're trying to move towards. So for a lot of you, this could be like a work or business. I see, it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of you Sagittarius people went from having like a traditional career to something that was less traditional, like you're starting your own business or, you know, whatever, right? For others, you could be leaving like a traditional type of relationship for something less traditional, or it could be going the other direction as well. You could be going from something not traditional to something more traditional. It's going to be different for all of you, and I feel like that's the exciting thing about it. No judgments here, right, Sagittarius? And I feel like regardless, it's going to lead to a lot of happiness. I do feel some of you, there is like a lot about family here and support with the Three of Cups. So I feel like you could be getting a lot of support from family. For those of you looking for love, definitely could be an earth sign coming in for you. I'm getting here, Sagittarius. You have the Two of Pentacles here. A lot of success coming in for you. Like I said, based off of your hard work, Sagittarius. And yeah, Six of Wands, success, victory, good news, being cheered on for your hard work. So you are going to be seen as right. I do get like a lot, you know, a lot of the stories that I've been getting for you in your weekly readings have been like exactly that. It's kind of like, you know, in the future, you are going to be seen as right, but maybe not right now. So it's like if your family doesn't agree with the changes you're making in your life, it's like right now they might think you're wrong, but actually you're going to be seen as right in the future. So I wouldn't really worry about what other people think about you at this time. For others, I see like a lot of growth here. Where is this growth happening? Everywhere. Empress, are you kidding me? Sagittarius. So I feel for a lot of you that you are going to be seeing growth in all areas of your life. With the Empress card, the Empress is like going from winter to spring. I mean, it can say that the area of life that you're seeing growth is wherever you have experienced lack. So if you haven't had love, this could be love coming in for you. If you haven't had money, this could be money. It could be health. It could be whatever it is that you've been waiting for. So, you know, I really like this energy for you. I do feel like you're very attractive at this time as well. And you did have something about love in your weekly reading that I did for you this morning. I just don't remember what I said. So, yeah, I don't remember what I said about love, but there's definitely a lot of love coming up for you. It was definitely new love as well in your weekly reading. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, it's like if you're getting a love offer, right, Ace of Pentacles is the path to marriage. So it would be a very solid love offer. For others, this is total abundance. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you financially. Love it, Sagittarius. Really good. So thank you, Sag. Capricorn, let's see what is going on for you here, Capricorn people. Capricorn, you have the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords here, Capricorn. Your outcome is the King of Pentacles. I feel like you need to not lower yourself, is what this reading is saying to me, Capricorn. I feel like you are. I feel like you need to realize that you're above something. And kind of weird message I'm getting. I'm not gonna lie. You have the Emperor, Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords. For some reason, I'm seeing this as bringing yourself down to something. So it's kind of like, I see you lowering yourself, or it's like you're bringing yourself down to something here with this energy. So I would be very careful of doing that here. I feel like you need to, I kind of feel like saying that you need to put yourself on a pedestal, but I don't really feel like it's you need to put yourself on a pedestal. I feel like you need to value yourself here, Capricorn, and I feel like it's really saying, this reading is asking you to not sell yourself short in any area of your life. So I would say, like, no self-deprecation, none of that stuff here, Capricorn, right? You have the Page of Swords. So I feel there's a lot of success here, but the Page of Swords is like needing to research things. I feel like you need to really look into something. The Page of Swords is a card of curiosity, so I feel like you need to follow your curiosity at this time. I feel like this is a little off balance. It's like, if you notice here, there's like a dandelion up here with the seeds kind of going out on this Page of Swords. And so the challenge here for you, Capricorn, is the fact that there's no, it's kind of like you're blowing with the wind. So you feel like there's nothing, intuitively, I feel like there's nothing underneath you. It's like there's no stability almost in your life. There's no, or you're feeling like you're just kind of blowing with the wind. But I feel like you're about to like land in the ground. I feel, again, your outcome is the King of Pentacles. And this is saying that you're about to come down to earth and you're about to be grounded. So I would say that you need to realize that you're exactly where you need to be right now with this energy. Plain and simple. Everything here is talking about seeds. Six of Pentacles, planting seeds. Again, you have the dandelion seeds right up here, Capricorn. And then you have the King of Pentacles, which is like grounding an idea. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're about to land on the ground. And I feel like you're about to grow. It's like you're about to sprout something here. So I really like that. For others, I don't know. I do feel heartbreak here. I feel like this heartbreak is involving an Aries. The weird thing is, I don't think it's someone you've dated, which is kind of like a weird message. It's pretty specific, I would say, Capricorn as well. So you could be dealing with a heartbreak that involves an Aries, but it's like you weren't dating the Aries. I feel like maybe an Aries is like a third party or something like that. It's a very specific message here. And so I just have to get this out. Sometimes I get messages and I just have to say them. So what I would say here, Capricorn, is if you're dealing with a heartbreak involving an Aries, meaning you weren't dating the Aries got involved, like a third party or something like that, this reading is saying to me, again, that you're better. Like, I feel like you are the real emperor in this situation. I feel like you need to realize that, because I feel like you could be stuck on a person here. This is just channeling through me right now, Capricorn. I feel like you could be stuck on a person who is dealing with an Aries, or who is with an Aries, but I feel like you are the true emperor here, and that's what you need to realize, that you are the one that brings everything to the table. This other person brings nothing to the table, and once you realize that, I feel like it's going to bring in everything you need. Yeah, look, you have the King of Pentacles twice. This deck has two versions of each of the kings. It has a male and a female version, because that's how this person created this deck, and I just leave all the kings in, because, I don't know, how the deck was created. I like it. I like the card, so I just leave them all in, right? And I feel like this is saying that you are the king, and you need to realize that. I feel like you need to realize that you are the one that has the stability. You are the one that has, brings everything to the table in some situation, especially if this is a love situation. For others, I feel this could be a work situation as well, and I feel like you need to realize your value. But it's almost like I see you trying to sell something, like to your boss, like an idea. And I feel like it's saying, again, don't sell yourself short. I feel like you need to value your ideas. So again, maybe you need to tell your boss you want money for an idea. Or maybe you need to tell your boss you want a raise for an idea that you have. But I feel like valuing yourself is very important here, Capricorn. So there you go. Thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's see what is going on for you here, Aquarius people, and Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Justice card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands here, and clarifying Ace of Cups. I feel like you're receiving justice for being left out in the cold here, Aquarius. So for those of you that were left out in the cold by a person, I feel like you're receiving justice here in this situation, probably in the form of like true love in the future. Probably not tomorrow, but in the near future, I feel like you will be finding someone that is much, much better, of course, with that Four of Wands. For others, I do feel like you could be going through a divorce here. I feel like you're fearing being left out in the cold, though. If you're going through a divorce, it's a very difficult decision. I feel like this weighs on you very mentally as well with this Two of Swords. There's a mental decision here that you have to make. Tower, I don't know. You might have a very, this would say to me that if you're going through a divorce, your worries and fears are due to a solid foundation, meaning that you could have been married to a person, but you could also have a family with a person. You could have built a home with a person. And so this is kind of weighing on you very heavily here, Aquarius. Some sort of divorce decision that you're trying to make. Very specific story again here. So why is this such a difficult decision other than that? I would say the going through it is the challenging part. I mean, you could argue that obviously that's true, that going through divorce is, obviously very difficult, but it's like you're trying to skip the process is what's popping into my head. Or somebody, this could be you, this could be your person that you're dealing with is trying to skip the process. It's almost like you're hoping that something will just disappear. If this is not a divorce for you, Aquarius, it could be anything else. It's like you're trying to skip something here with this energy. And you have the Seven of Wands as well. In a lot of ways, Seven of Wands is kind of like a card of conviction. It's a card of defending your position at the top of a hill as well. So for some of you, it's almost like you're going to have to defend yourself here, Aquarius. I'm trying to get a solid outcome. I mean, Ten of Pentacles as your outcome, so you will end up happy. But in a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying that you're going, like there is going to be no skipping something here with this energy. It's kind of like you're having to go through a challenge here, especially with the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is a rite of passage, Aquarius. So even if you're not going through divorce, you could be going through anything. Whatever it is that you're going through is a rite of passage. I guess the good news with the Six of Swords is that if you go through the rite of passage and you learn something, then you get like the rewards from the universe. I mean, you're going to be happy regardless. Ace of Cups, so I wouldn't worry about it. But definitely going through some sort of divorce situation or through some other type of situation here. Four of Wands is a card of freedom. So I feel like there is freedom coming in for you here. I feel like you will be set free. I feel like you're going to be happy. I feel like a lot of those moments, the Four of Wands is 11-11. And so I feel like you could be having a lot of moments where you're like seeing things happen in your life, where it's like you're having a lot of those synchronicities is a word that I'm looking for here, Aquarius. I feel like you really need to trust I feel like you need to trust in the synchronicities, or I feel like you need to trust when you see those messages from the universe. So that's all I'm getting there. Again, your outcome is the Ace of Cups, so happiness, your emotions overflowing, being really happy. So I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in with this Ace of Cups here. Yeah, you have the Seven of Swords. I mean, in a lot of ways, I feel like the Seven of Swords is saying that you need to not trick yourself out of something, like your own happiness. Seven of Swords can represent kind of like trying to defend, trying to avoid something from happening. Again, that's what I was trying to verbalize in the first place, was that it's almost like you're trying to avoid allowing something to happen. Seven of Swords normally is a guy, he's like stealing all the swords from an army that's in the back of the Seven of Swords, and it kind of can represent trying to protect yourself from something that could happen. So I feel like for a lot of you, again, too much future. It's funny, I was talking about this, Aquarius, it just hit me, it just thunderstruck me, right? Just hit me right between the eyes, Aquarius. I was talking about this the other day with you. I was having a migraine. Didn't I tell you this migraine story in your reading? No, that was Gemini. Doesn't matter. The point is, I'm an Aquarius rising, so it makes sense, right? We're gonna make this make sense, Aquarius. But I was having a migraine. I was reading this book, and I was and in the book it said migraines are like fear of the future, or trying to prevent something from happening in the future, like predicting, like trying to think too far into the future and trying to prevent things from happening. So I feel like there's like this need to release the fear of the future or something. A very complicated, I made that way too complicated, Aquarius, but pretty simple. I feel like this reading is saying that you need to release the fear of the future Seven of Swords kind of says you can't protect yourself from everything from happening. There is a certain amount of freedom in realizing that there's really nothing you can do to kind of like prevent some. So that's what I would say here in general. So there you go. Thank you, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. Pisces, let's see what is going on for you here, Pisces people. Pisces, thank you for your patience as always. Let's see here, Pisces. Pisces, your reading is amazing. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, and the Sun here. So definitely a lot of happiness coming in for you. And it all gets ruined with the Five of Swords at the end, right? I don't know. We're going to have to see what that's about, Pisces. But Pisces, the Three of Pentacles is a card of quality work. I feel like you're doing good work right now. In general, with the Three of Pentacles. Three of Wands, like, you always get the Three of Wands. Three of Wands waiting for the perfect moment to do something when there never will be a perfect moment to do something. The Sun says you know what's going to make you happy. Just move towards your happiness. It's like you're overcomplicating that here with the Five of Swords here, Pisces. Why? Queen of Wands, I don't know. I feel like it's a little self-doubt is what I would say to you. I almost look at this as you. I don't think this Five of Swords is talking about, I don't think it's talking about a breakup, a separation, or anything like that for you in this daily reading, Pisces. It's almost like that's your shadow. Look, it even is a shadow behind her here. And so I feel for some of you, what you are fearing is yourself in a lot of ways here, Pisces. So I feel like this is saying that there's something that you know will make you very happy. Queen of Wands just says you need to go towards it wholeheartedly. Queen of Wands is the energy of wholehearted energy. She gives something everything she's got, and she makes sure she is successful by not giving up, basically, by putting everything she's got into something. So so I feel like you need to not doubt yourself. Just like I said to Capricorn, I feel like if you have Capricorn in your chart, Pisces, I would definitely watch that reading that I did today because it's like very similar. I would make sure that you don't give up. I feel like you need to keep pushing towards something here. I also feel like you need to not doubt yourself. It's like you're more capable than you realize with this Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands is like the ballsy queen in the deck. She is the only Wands court card that does not have salamanders on her deck. I always say that represents the fact that she is willing to take a risk and she could still be burnt by fire. The salamanders in the tarot represent protection from fire, but she's the only queen, she's the only fire court card that doesn't have the salamander. So it's like she could get burnt by fire, but she's still willing to take the risk. So she's the one that really has the balls, like I said here, Pisces. So I feel like you need to take some sort of risk or leap of faith here. You're creating something of great quality here with the Three of Pentacles. I would just say, what are you waiting for, Pisces, with the Three of Wands? The Sun, you know something is going to make you happy. The Sun, right here, the sunflowers in the tarot represent happiness. The sunflowers in the tarot represent the Sun. So I feel like you need to move towards the Sun. Again, your outcome is this Five of Swords, the Queen of Wands. I want to clarify this again. And the Hangman, you, Pisces. It's like you have enough enlightenment here, Pisces. The Sun represents enlightenment. The sunflower right here represents enlightenment. The Hangman, and being enlightened. But the Hangman can say that it's like basically saying, okay, like you have all the answers you need to make a decision. It's time to make your decision, Pisces. And I like this is a very general message to me because this could be in love, this could be in business, this could be in any area of your life. But I feel like you need to make a choice. You're very attractive at this time. This really tells me that for the most part, I feel like most of you are moving towards new love here. So if you're looking for love, I feel like you're moving towards a new person. Yeah, I would say you're setting yourself free from someone from the past. Eight of Swords. So if you're looking for love, I feel like you're setting yourself free from the past here with the Eight of Swords. Probably moving towards someone new with that energy here. Let's see. Yeah, you have the Ten of Swords. Again, I was asking about love. So again, I feel like you're moving towards something new in love, setting yourself free with this energy. But again, I wouldn't really call this a love reading. Is what I'd say to you, Pisces. I would say it's like everything in your life reading because it's more about you. I feel like this is your energy, your kind of like bold, assertive energy, and you're really moving towards, whatever you're waking up to here with the Hangman. What are you waking up to? I don't know. Not a good answer. I don't know. Like 2 readings I did today were all about this right here. Like your inner truth. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a victory. It's also bringing balance into your life, but, in a lot of ways, I feel like you are kind of like moving towards something that is an inner truth for you. It could be anything. It's like maybe you always wanted to be a dinosaur when you grew up, like me, right? It's like maybe you have finally found a way to be a professional dinosaur, and now that's what you're going to be doing, Pisces. It doesn't matter what it is, but you're like living your inner truth now. There you go. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. We're going to do cards 1, 2, and 3 here, people. So we are going to do 1, 2, and 3. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the Devil and the Six of Cups here. This is a turnaround, by the way. It's like you're releasing something that was toxic. Six of Cups is kind of like a card of second chances. It's a gift from the universe. And the Six of Cups, the gift that we receive from the universe with the Six of Cups, is a turnaround. It basically represents obstacles being removed. There's some sort of obstacle in your life being removed, something that's been toxic for you, card number 1. Could be a person, could be a job, whatever, right? Something toxic being released. For card number 2, you have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands. New beginning. I feel like you're worried about having a new beginning. It's like you're worried that something is going to be a false start is what I'm getting, card number 2, but it's not. So this is a very solid new beginning coming in for you. And for card number 3, we have the Strength card and the Star. I feel like you're going to be accomplishing something really great here, card number 3. Star is wish, of course, or, wish fulfillment. The Strength card is just saying be patient. But I feel like there's a lot of success coming in, card number 3. Some sort of wish. So make a wish here, card number 3. But that's that. So thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific, or 3 p.m. Eastern, I should say, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Also, make sure to check out your weekly readings. The weekly readings are going up on the channel now. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. And have a good night.